pressure.
You've got mine on, Nathan. Put Anthony's on.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you see the screen, fella? Pressure is force over area, and NASA state that pressure force acts perpendicular to enclosing surfaces. If you're not happy with the citation from NASA, anything on page 1 of Google all says the same thing when you ask for what is the cause of gas pressure, and it's highlighted. It says pressure is caused by the collisions between the atoms of gas and the walls of the container. If you haven't got the container, Conspiracy Cat's demonstrated that without the balloon, there is no pressure. And he also made a faux pas recently when he said that the pressure inside the tin of Coke was less than the air pressure around it, rather than greater than. So we're all familiar with how gas pressure works, but can you demonstrate gas pressure without the container? That's the question.
Yeah, I know, and it's a snuck premise fallacy.
I know, I can't demonstrate it. So what we've had is
natural
citation.
gas pressure without a container, or man-made gas pressure without a container?
Yeah, you're just rambling. So we've had a citation, and if you wanted cowbell with the citation, as I say, there are countless examples. You won't accept me. I'm too lazy to do what Anthony's done, basically. I'll just say, yeah, there are countless examples. I'm not going to be proven wrong, so I'm smugly just going to assert that shit and you hand-wave dismissing it, which is fine. I'll do that all day. That's sometimes how the show goes. But here's a citation. The cowbell is the same as I said. There's countless examples of this. Now, you're saying that that's not a good enough citation and example. Do you have any example of gas pressure defying this citation and countless examples?
That's asking to prove a negative. That's a logical fallacy.
Asking
Okay, let me
you
try.
to prove
Let me
that
try.
you can have gas pressure without the necessary antecedent of a container. That's unfair, is it?
It's a snuck premise fallacy question. Complex question.
Fallacy. My
You
goodness.
just keep saying the word fallacy. Yeah, you can't have gas pressure without a container. It's a necessary antecedent. That's fact of life.
Yeah,
that's what I said at the
saying
beginning. And when I do, he gets very triggered and starts talking over me. Yeah, now I've had a citation from NASA.
Oh, a citation from NASA.
Yeah, gone very quiet again. Yeah, a citation from NASA that makes it clear you can't have gas pressure without a container, Fundy. You hearing me, Claire?
You guys love to cite NASA.
No, we don't. We think they're lying through their back teeth about sky vacuums, the thing that you and your Fundy religious belief has that defies their own citations about needing a container. Nice hand wave dismissal. Laughter's not going to get around the fact that you need the walls of a container to press upon to have gas pressure. That's the necessary antecedent to have it. Now, your Fundy laughter doesn't defy that fact that I state ad nausea, and you haven't got anything to show contrary to a stone cold fact easily demonstratable.
This globe is so far out of his depth, it's unbelievable.
Oh, trust me, I'm not far out of my depth. I know exactly where your guys' logical fallacies are. I've listened to you guys for a couple months.
You definitely don't. You definitely don't.
Fallacy, mate.
Sorry.
I promise
Let me have your fantasy world.
really upset about right now.
Can I have a couple of minutes with the
Cloud
gents?
is a gas.
Bro.
Then tell me, what container is a cloud pressing upon?
I asked you, where'd you get the gas pressure?
The opposite claim.
He's just asked me the same question, and this triggered Fundy's going to answer for me. Yeah, I already explained. I don't know what the sky is, but there's a positive assertion by fundamentalist religious zealots who believe they live on a sphere model, who say that the sky is a vacuum. And my question to you would be, where did you get the gas pressure in the first place to have that dynamic system, given that the sky is claimed to be a vacuum?
Nature creates the gas pressure. Are you actually that retarded?
Yeah,
Can we have a citation for that,
by pressing on the walls of a container. And I'm asking,
Let's
given
have a citation.
that you have a sphere sky belief, where did that pressure come from in the first place?
Right, you understand how a cloud is made, yes?
Yes, it's a dynamic system. It's called the hydrological system. Yes, I absolutely understand those phase changes that give rise to clouds.
Right. And you've just said you can't have gas pressure without a container.
That's correct, yes. We need the antecedent of a container in order to have gas pressure in the first instance. That's correct.
So what is a cloud pressing upon?
In a cycle, it's part of a dynamic system. It's going through phase ranges. However, in order to be I'm in the middle of answering. This fundy just talks through every word I reply with. Literally every word I've just said he's talked through. So in order to have that cycle, and there it goes again, as soon as I start to reply. So you're going to listen to me telling you that you're talking through my reply, and when I start replying again, you're going to talk through me again, are you, Fundy? Triggered?
No, that's because you keep saying the same bloody thing.
Yes, because it's true.
Yeah. Because you have no response for it, that's why. And the only response you have is to call him an idiot. But you still can't prove that you have gas pressure without a container. And you just ask, what is the cloud pressing on? So, yeah. You're the one that's sounding a little silly right now. But
Are you now telling me that a cloud is not a gas?
It's going through a phase change. It is part of a dynamic system. It is going through a cycle. However, to have... However, and there it goes again. I'm trying to address you, but you will not let me get this sentence out. It's because we're challenging your reification of a heliocentric model. And you don't like it. You want to believe the Earth's sphere, and we pointing out that your sky vacuum is violated by this dynamic system you're using as an example. In other words, if the sky was vacuum, you wouldn't be able to have this dynamic system because you need the antecedent of a container to press upon in the first instance. It's a natural law. It's been cited by your fundy priests at NASA, but you haven't got a response for it, have you, my friend?
It's called cherry picking, Nathan. Also a logical fallacy.
Cherry picking? What? Stating a natural law is cherry picking? No, my friend. It's using laws of nature to take a dump on your reification of the heliocentric model, which has a sky vacuum.
Because it doesn't have a container, then it must not be a gas.
No, the cloud would just evaporate into space if there wasn't a container with the other air around it already having
Instantly evaporate into space.
Created.
Can someone bring up the...
So why doesn't the cloud completely fill the sky all across the land then? Because according to Nathan...
Because it's contained.
It's
contained, dude.
It would fill everything.
Let's see if we can answer his own
you can't have gas pressure without a container.
That's
so it
correct.
would fill everything. So
Yeah,
that's right, mate. Let him say it.
it would be one massive
Trumpeting him.
cloud.
No, there's not enough water. You can't. It wouldn't make clouds that big. There's only.
Let me have a couple of minutes with him.
Static, so it wouldn't fill equally. It's
a
dynamic.
gas. It's not changing. Gas.
Let me have a couple of minutes with him. Let's see if we can do... Let me have a couple of minutes with him. Let's see if we can make him look silly, or let's see if he can prove his case.
Really just say
Nathan, would you mind presenting on screen so we can see it?
Well,
Now, the guy in Discord, I realise that you're not going to see it on screen without a delay. So are you able to see the screen now that Nathan's sharing it?
There's only a fraction of a second in it between the live stream and us.
Yeah, but I know that he has to watch the live screen, the watching page to be able to see it.
Yeah,
So
there's almost no latency. There's literally a second between the two of them. There's nothing in it.
can you confirm